And welcome back to Jane's Big Shrink. So today's video is my 6-week post-op update from my VSG journey. You gonna say hi?
Yeah.
Okay, say hi.
Hi.
They can't see you. There you
Hi.
go. Okay. All right, say bye.
Bye.
All right, go to your room, please.
Okay, Mom.
All right. Sorry. So today is 6 weeks post-op, and I do have notes regarding the things that I want to go over with you guys. A couple of new things did happen this week, so I definitely want to touch base and talk about that. So first and foremost, my name is Jane. I had the vertical sleeve gastrectomy on November 18th, 2020. My surgery was here in San Antonio, Texas at the Hebner Ambulatory Center. My surgeon is Dr. Sonny Cavazos, and he is with Sage Bariatric. So, sorry, my son just like totally threw me off. Welcome back, everybody. Sorry, I'm gonna get back to my notes. As most of y'all remember, my period was slowly creeping up on me. I talked about how my energy was starting to go down, and today is Wednesday, and I've noticed since Sunday, every day I'm waking up just feeling like I just have less and less energy than I did the day before. So it's only Wednesday and I already feel exhausted. Like as soon as I'm done recording this, I'm gonna eat dinner and then start winding down and getting into bed because I feel very, very exhausted. But with that being said, today is weigh-in day, and of course I would start today. But I still jumped on the scale for the sake of it's weigh-in day, and period or no period, I have to get on that scale. So last week I weighed in at 241.6. This morning I weighed 241.0. So I lost 6 amazing ounces this week. Do I think that's correct? No, I really don't. And I don't think it's correct because, I don't know. My food is on point for the most part. My water, thankfully I hit my water all the time. And I started working out. So I don't think that number's right, but that's what's being reflected because of what's going on. So I'll take it. So like I just recently mentioned, one of the things that was new that happened this week was I started working out. So I went on my first walk/jog for the first time since surgery, and it was an eye-opener, you guys. Like, once I started walking, I was just like, holy shit. Like, so when I was walking before, if you guys remember, I would go on walks with my kids, right? And I would walk as fast as I could. That was the whole point, right? I wasn't like leisurely walking, like if I'm walking in a park, like no, I was haul-assing and trying to get my heart rate up, and just however fast I could move, like that's how I was trying to move, right? So I was walking as fast as I could. I couldn't jog. I remember I tried jogging, I think it was around September-ish, October, and I couldn't. Like I felt like my feet could barely, I felt like I could barely lift my feet to even jog. Like that's how heavy I was. Like that's how much pressure and just everything. It was just too much. So I would walk really fast, the fastest I could, and I wrote down because I wanted you guys to hear it. So I was averaging, walking as fast as I could before surgery, I was averaging a 22-minute mile. There were some days where it was taking me 23 minutes, almost 24. There was one time I averaged a 19-minute mile. I don't know how I did it that day, but it was almost 20 minutes. But That's on average, that's how long it was taking me to walk a mile, 22 minutes. And that's when I was moving my ass like as fast as I could. So I have gone on 2 walks this past week, and I wanted to test the waters out in regards to like jogging and if I was even able to do it. So what I did was I walked 1 mile, right? And same thing, I moved my ass as fast as I could. I was walking so fast where like I couldn't keep a conversation up, which is good, right? Because I did take my daughter with me. So I walked that first mile, and then the first quarter mile of mile 2, I jogged it. And honestly, I started jogging as like a test just to be like, okay, well, I wonder how far I can jog. And then by the time I knew it, I was like, oh shit, like I just ran a quarter of a mile. And I felt good. Like I honestly only stopped because I was like, well, I feel okay, but can I run, the other 3/4? Like, no, there's no way. So I stopped and then went back to walking. And again, I walked super fast for the next half mile, and I felt good again. So I was like, you know what? Let me see if I can jog out this last quarter mile. And I fucking did it, you guys. Like, I was so like, wow. Like, of course I know I'm losing weight. I feel it in my clothes. I see it in pictures. But when I was jogging, it was like, oh shit. And even when I was walking, like I felt like I could feel how much lighter I was. And even my daughter, my daughter's 5'6". I'm 5'2". And before surgery, I was having a hard time keeping up with her because, she's taller, she's younger, she can move faster. Like I would struggle to keep up with her, and she struggled both times to keep up with me, which was crazy. But yeah, that's what happened. So before surgery, it was taking me on average 22 minutes to walk a mile, right? And that's walking fast. Those 2 days so far that I've gone for a walk/jog, I have done a 16-minute mile for the both of them. A 16-minute mile, you shave off like half a minute for the one that I ran, but that's just crazy. And that's just an average. I think the mile that I walked, it took me like 17.5 minutes. The one that was just like pure walking. And then the one that I ran, one of them was like just over 16 minutes. And then the other one was almost going to 17, I think. But still, that's just crazy. Like if you think about the average, I went from averaging 22 minutes to 16. Like that's fucking insane, considering like I'm not even training yet. Like I just, like I said, I'm just dipping my toes into that, which if you guys remember, cardio is not something that I'm going to be doing a lot. I plan to only do it about twice a week, which I've already done that. So, everything else is just work with resistance bands until I get back in the gym, which is going to happen very soon. But speaking of resistance bands, I have been doing like a booty blaster workout with my resistance bands, and that has been killing ya girl. Like that shit is hard because unlike cardio, it shows you like how much strength you have or don't have. And yeah, my body like really does feel that, but that's why I'm doing it, because I know I need it. So workouts are good. I've gotten in a few of them. I'm definitely excited to go back to the gym because I need that. Like, as y'all can tell, I'm sure you heard it earlier, like when I work out here at home, there's a lot of distractions. My kids are home. I'm sure you can hear them right now. Like, it's just not the same as when you can like physically go to a gym and put your music on and just go there to do like what you went to do without distractions. It really is a game changer. So I'm definitely looking forward to that. The other thing that is new for this week, aside from the workouts, is the food I ate. So I steamed some broccoli this week, which I had previously done, if y'all remember, because I had made that like keto broccoli and cheese soup. But I pureed it so well that there was no like whole broccoli florets in there. And you know, so it sounded like I was eating pieces of broccoli. But the other day I steamed some broccoli, and it was so good, you guys. So before surgery, I was really big on salt. Honestly, the fact that I did not have high blood pressure was just insane, because I added salt on everything. I was a salty bitch, like legit. But broccoli, you know, when I would cook it before, I was always, you know, salt, pepper, and like something else on top, you know, like barbecue sauce or just something. Like my point is that even though I would steam it, I could not eat it just fresh like that. Like I couldn't, because honestly, it didn't taste that great. But I steamed it the other day, and what do you fucking know, you guys? Like broccoli now tastes amazing, like just steamed. Like I didn't put salt, I didn't put pepper. I just ate it like that, and it was so good. Like I tasted so much flavor that I never tasted before. And I don't know if it was because, you know, my palate was different. Like I really do feel that I am one of those people that my taste buds have changed purely because of surgery. And I say this because I have done diets in the past that were pretty strict, and it never changed my taste buds. Like things always tasted the same, where now, you know, it's different. If y'all remember those chocolate protein drinks I got from Sam's Club? Remember pre-op, I was drinking them and I was like, oh my God, they taste like shit. Like I just want to finish this box because they're disgusting. Well, the other day I had to grab one and I was like, damn it, like I thought I had finished these, right? But I grabbed it because I needed, you know, my protein in the morning. And I took a sip and I was like, oh, it's gonna be so gross. And guess what? It tastes so good now. Like it tastes like pure rich chocolate. Like it just, yeah, I don't know what to tell you guys, but yes, my taste buds have definitely changed. I ate broccoli and it tasted amazing. And not only that, but my little tummy like held the broccoli just fine, which was really the real test, because I didn't know how my stomach was gonna take it. But it took it just fine. But I do notice that broccoli fills me up very, very fast. So the other day for dinner, I measured out an ounce of shredded chicken and 2 ounces of broccoli. And I couldn't finish the broccoli. It was too much. Like that, like the broccoli feels so like, not heavy, but it's just like, I get full like even faster. So that's definitely new this week. I love broccoli. I love it steamed with no salt, just plain like that. But yeah, it definitely fills me up. The other thing is, let's see here. We talked about the veggies. We talked about my jog. Oh, I tried breakfast sausage for the first time as well this week. I'm sorry, I knew there was another food that I had tried. So the other day, I cooked up some breakfast sausage, and I ate it with a scrambled egg. I put half an ounce of shredded, actually not even half an ounce, it was like probably 1/3 of an ounce of shredded cheese. And then I put a tablespoon of enchilada sauce on top. And same thing. That was the first time I had had breakfast sausage since surgery, and same thing. I only had 2.5 ounces of food and I could not finish it. I didn't eat all of the egg, and it was, mind you, it was only 1 scrambled egg. I couldn't finish the egg. And then the sausage, honestly, I think by the time I was done, there was probably like an ounce left. Like now the sausage did feel heavy. Like it was like a brick was in my stomach. And I didn't get to eat that much. So yeah, I don't know, you guys, it's crazy to eat like that, you know, which I'm really grateful that I'm good about taking my vitamins, because You know, the fact that I can only hold down, you know, 2.5 to 3 ounces of food at a time, like, you know, I need those vitamins, clearly. So, and that's another thing. I know I haven't really touched base on my vitamins, but my vitamin, excuse me, wow, gross. I hope you guys didn't hear that. My vitamin regimen is going super, super well. This is 6 weeks that I'm in, and yeah, vitamins are going well. If y'all remember from my one month post-op video, it's like clockwork. On Sundays, I organize my vitamin little thing, and yeah, it's going really great. I no longer forget to take vitamins because now I'm just in the habit of it. My water intake is on fucking point. I drink anywhere, yeah, probably anywhere from at least the 64 ounces that we're supposed to have. Sometimes I get as much as like 90, 95, it just depends. I do not drink my water out of a straw. I don't know, all of you, if y'all watched my videos where I am drinking some water out of my tumbler. My surgeon is definitely one of those surgeons that doesn't want you to drink out of a straw. He's never even mentioned like, hey, when you're X amount of time post-op, like we'll talk about drinking out of a straw. Like he told me before surgery, he didn't like that, and he hasn't touched base about that. And honestly, it's not that big a deal for me. Could I throw back water faster from a straw? I mean, I'm positive I could. I mean, typically we all drink things quicker out of a straw. But I'm not struggling, you know, with my water. So honestly, if he doesn't want me drinking out of a straw, like I'm good. Like I don't really miss it, I guess, in other words. Another thing that I don't think I've ever touched base on is like his plan for me. My surgeon is very anti-snacking. He doesn't want me snacking. His whole thing is that I should be fasting between every single meal. So I know there's people that have had this surgery and they eat like every 3 hours, every 4 hours, and they just have like 6 tiny little meals instead of like, you know, 3 meals. And I've seen it work. I've seen it work for people who do that. I've seen it work for people who are like myself that, you know, there is no snacking. So, you know, whatever your doctor's plan is for you, definitely stick with that. I just wanted to share that part because I don't think I ever mentioned that. But yeah, my doctor doesn't want me snacking, so I don't. If I do get hungry, which around my period I do, like I feel like I want to eat everything even though I can't. And I will, like some days I'll have like a yogurt or something. And I know my doctor does not like that. And I do need to work on that. But for the most part, I do fast. I pretty much just concentrate on my water intake, you know, because we sip all day long. It takes a while to hit that water goal. So, you know, I guess that works for me. What else? I'm not due to see my doctor until January 18th. So I won't have an update regarding anything else major like that until I see my doctor. My doctor's goal weight for me, I believe, is it's either 170 or 175. If I get smaller than that, then he's just considering that like, you know, a bonus. But I would be considered a successful surgical weight loss patient when I hit 170, 175. That's definitely not my end game goal, but it's nice to know to keep that in mind because that number is important to my doctor. So, I mean, it's technically important to me too. It's just not where I'm gonna stop. But yeah, I think that covers everything for this week. I do want to talk to you guys again about sex after surgery. I need to find the right time because my kids are here. So I'm gonna figure that out. I know there's a few of you that have commented like, hey, you said you talk about it, like what the hell, what's going on? So I promise I'm gonna get to it. I just need to figure out when is the right time where I don't have children around and I'm talking about like straight fucking and stuff like that. So that conversation is still gonna happen. I just need to navigate it, you know, so that I can have it free of, you know, traumatizing some children. But anyways, thank you guys for tuning in to my 6-week post-op video. Y'all know I love y'all very much. I appreciate everyone's support on this channel. I really am grateful for you guys. I was very worried about finding support and people that I would be able to go to, you know, when I needed advice and things like that. And I have met some really fantastic people on here. You know, I have a friend now, like I consider her like a close friend, even though I've never met her in person. Like she's amazing. And you know, if it wasn't for YouTube, I would have never met her. So, her and everybody else on here, thank you so much for supporting me and just coming along with this journey. I appreciate it. So I just wanted to let you guys know that. Also, another reminder, if there's any of you guys out there that have YouTube channels and I'm not following you, comment below, let me know, hey girl, I have a channel, you're not following me, yada, yada, yada. That way I can follow you back, because again, I want to support you as much as you are supporting me, because I definitely understand the power of that. So thank you guys. And I will come at y'all next Wednesday for week 7. We'll see how that goes, because I more than likely will still be on my period. So who knows what the scale is gonna do to me then, but we'll cross that bridge when we get there. So y'all have a good night, and I will talk to y'all soon. All right, bye. I don't know how I forgot to mention this, you guys, because when it happened, I was like, oh my God, I have to share this with my followers, because I haven't been able to cross my legs like this in fucking years. And I was in a meeting today and I was uncomfortable and I just did it. And I was like, oh shit, guess what I'm finally doing? So yeah, how about that, you guys? I can cross my legs.